Hello and welcome to my vlog. There's so much to do this week, a lot of things to do, a lot of places to be. I have an exam, I have to take painting into school, 3 days in a row I've got to go to work, and I've got loads of stuff to do, like small business wise. So today is Wednesday and I'm going to be dropping my painting off at school, and I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing two things. Catching up on my big list, because, so what's today, the 27th, I've got like 3 things that I was meant to do before today that I definitely won't be able to do all today, but I'll make an attempt. And that involves finishing this piece, which I started or worked on in the last video, and also this piece, which I worked on in the last video. I can't finish those 2 today, especially because of the second thing I need to do, which is revise for my exam. I think first I'll do my drawing, and then after I take my painting is when I'm going to do my revision. I actually have a new book or something that I'm gonna unbox. I just washed my hair, so that's why it's all gross and wet. Behold, hopefully it's gonna be super useful for my last exam, because it's hard, it's like difficult. The other 2 exams for this subject were super easy, because one of them's just like reading books and then answering questions about the books, and then the other one is a mixture of kind of literature and history and archaeology and stuff. So it's like talking about, like comparing written sources with kind of archaeological sources and what that says about the society at the time and stuff. Whereas this is like written, but it's not narrative, so I find it kind of difficult to understand. So there's 2 poets that we look at, and that's easy enough, because they're like vaguely narrative oriented, but then the rest it's like Plato and Seneca, and they're like philosophical essays. So it looks to me that this book's got like a summary of kind of general attitudes at the time, and then it's got like going through each poet or philosopher that we need to look at and just kind of summarizing their ideas and making it just easier to understand. So this is going to be super useful, hopefully. So the reason I seem pretty chill about this, regardless of the fact it is a harder exam, is partly because the first papers were really easy, so I'm kind of expecting that the exam board's just making easy papers this year or something, and that it'll be easy again this time. But also because I don't really need even to pass this exam, I don't think, because I'm just doing it, I just took this subject like as extra for fun. Get ready with me to go to work at Greg's. This is my deodorant. And this is like a vanilla gender-neutral perfume. And this is a thing I wipe on my face. You put it on the little thing, and then you wipe it on your face, and it gets rid of grease and stuff. This is a moisturizer that has SPF in it, so it moisturizes you, and it also stops the kind of UV rays getting on your skin. A bit like sun cream, just not as strong as sun cream. Now you know how to get ready for work at Greg's. Like for more beauty tutorial. How to make Weetabix. Step 1, get bowl. Step 2, put 2 Weetabix in bowl. Can also do 3. Next, you pour milk on the Weetabix into the bowl, and then add anything extra like honey or banana. And that is how to make a good breakfast. It's gonna be a very busy day, and I'm not looking forward to it. So I've got work from 6 AM until 11, and that on its own would be fine. but right afterwards I am voluntarily going into college to revise or something, until 3. So I'm gonna be like rushing around trying to get there and then like revising, and I won't really, normally I go home after work and I like eat and have a shower, and I won't get to do that, but it's fine. It's okay, the sun is shining at least. Hello. So I literally just didn't film anything for a couple of days because I was busy doing super important revision things and also being at work. So I'm gonna just give you a very quick recap of what's been happening. So I'm pretty sure the last thing I did was go to a revision session, and I was gonna film like me revising at my revision session, and I low-key just forgot because I was working just so hard. So I was basically just going through making notes about the philosophy about love and stuff. So I did all these different notes. Look, I did so much. And then on Saturday I had my last shift at work, which I was gonna do a little like vlog on the way home telling you all about it, but I was so just like done with the day. Like I just couldn't. But I was kind of not hoping, obviously, but I was kind of expecting that something like dramatic would happen at work that I could tell you about, like a customer being really horrible to me or something. But it was fine, and customers aren't going to be horrible to me ever again because I left. I was expecting to feel more kind of like relieved or excited, but I just feel like this feels kind of anticlimactic. Like I just sort of left. And then it was like, oh, okay, that's it then. So now that I'm not at Greg's anymore, the rest of the video is going to be about preparing for my exam, which is tomorrow morning. And then after my exam, I'm going out with my friend. So the plan of attack is to make a list, like a compiled list of all the scholarship that I could put in my essay, because that's something you need to include. And the essay could be about anything, so I can't just learn like one bit of scholarship and then use that every time, because I don't know if it will be relevant or not. So I'm gonna aim for maybe 3 or 4 her philosopher slash poet, and then try and pick ones that kind of fill between different themes so that I could use it for a question on this topic or a question on this topic, because it's kind of in the middle. And then the next thing to do is memorize loads of sources. So I know like everything that happens in the poetry or in the text or whatever, like I know what the ideas are that are being expressed, and I know how they're being expressed. But what you have to do when you're giving your like evidence for your argument from the sources, you need to say like which poem it's from or which letter it's from or whatever. And I don't know any of those, so I kind of need to just match up the knowledge I already have with just the label so that I can easily just put it in and get the marks for giving evidence. So that's what I'm doing today, and then tomorrow I'll be free forever and I can do anything I want and everything's gonna be so cool. So what I'm doing here is kind of cross-referencing stuff from the textbook with stuff that I find online. There's a site that I use that has loads of in-depth kind of critical lectures by actual university professors, so I was watching those because I mentioned earlier that scholarship is something that you need to include in the essays, so I was just taking the couple bits of scholarship that they had in the textbook and matching them up to the kind of topic that they talk about, and then supplementing that with the scholarship that I find online.
Lemon.
Lemon. Hello again. My cat has imprisoned me, so I'm unable to get up or anything. My exam went so well. It was actually pretty easy. The questions were so kind of similar that I could use this same bit of evidence, like almost in every question, so that was pretty useful. In terms of my revision, I kind of focused, instead of trying to remember everything, I would pick and choose specific sources that could be used as evidence for lots of different kinds of questions and just memorize those instead. And that worked out super well. I'm now low-key done with school, so that's pretty cool. and I can just focus on my business and making cool stuff. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I feel like it kind of fell apart at the end. I feel like I started quite well, and then I kind of just stopped remembering to film stuff because there wasn't really anything to film, or I was in situations where I couldn't film anything. So hopefully it's adequate. I probably won't do a video like this again soon. The next video is going to be super high stakes. Okay, he's moved to here now. I'm going to be trying to finish those two. I think I might have mentioned them before in the video. Two more pieces for that open call commercial gallery thingy that I'm doing. And I actually don't have very long to make them, so it's going to be quite a challenge to try and get that done in time. Dan wishes you a wonderful day.